Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be discussing the community-based project I have been working on for the last couple of weeks. The first thing that we need to discuss is what is the problem in the classroom of the teacher that I contacted. So the first thing she said is she's having problems with the lack of technology in the classroom. So she does not have enough available to do lessons she wants, such as research projects, because she is Arkansas history, and so she wants to do a lot of projects to where the students can really dive deep into the information. She only has 2 computers and a smartboard in the classroom. About the students. So as I said before, the subject is Arkansas history. The age is 14-year-olds, 13 to 14, and the grade level is 8th grade. So the first technology I selected is Quizlet. Now I really liked this one because it has educational flashcards, games, and other learning tools. So in this photo you can see they can click Learn, which is flashcards, regular flashcards, they can write them, spell them, they can test their knowledge, they can match it, and they can play a game of Gravity. So you could see other students that have created many of them, and it can be shared with others on the whole web, and it's interactive for the students. The second technology I selected is the Smartboard Exchange. This is interactive lessons for students, and other teachers have created them, so it's really beneficial for everybody. These can be created by other teachers to share with others, like I said, and the students love the games on them, and it helps them learn faster. So the more interested they are, the more they are like little sponges and absorb up that knowledge. And it makes sure the students want to learn. The third technology I selected is YouTube. This has educational videos such as documentaries, Powtoons, and crash courses. Now, I really like YouTube because a lot of students don't do well with just something on the screen. They can actually see the video and see what's happening. Students can also make their own, and it can be shared with others, so they can make their own videos. So students can not really communicate, but they can connect themselves with other students. And it's easy and fun to use. So the first step in my lesson was introduce what the students will be doing. So the students will be assigned a historical figure, which the teacher can choose the multiple ones she wants to assign. So then they start their research using the technology tools provided, Quizlet, YouTube, and Smartboard Exchange. So as they're doing this, they need to be typing information found on the Google document that has been shared with all of them, so they all can see what they've found and they can go back and look at it later. The second step in the lesson is create a Quizlet. It has to be public so others can access it and use it to learn about other leaders and other groups, not just focusing on their own leader. They need to be looking at others. And they need to be challenging questions, definitions, interesting facts, etc. So it gets the kids involved. And you can use this tool to bring their information to the table and need to be able to present their information anytime they're asked, just so you know that they are listening and doing what they're told. The third step in the lesson is share their Quizlet they created on the class website, then comment positive things on each other's Quizlets while also looking at their work. So this helps learn about other leaders so they focus on others instead of just theirs. They get ideas from others to use with presentations in the future. This is really important. Students can learn different ideas what other students are doing, and then they can incorporate it in future projects, which helps them better themselves. So it helps them dive deep into other presentations. So the curriculum alignment was standards. So the main goal of the lesson was connecting the relationship between a political leader and their historical significance. So you learn more about the leader they chose and they create a historical argument. So the Common Core standard that it aligns with is construct historical arguments about the contributions made by various political and military leaders in Arkansas. And the NET standard it aligns with is students critically curate a variety of resources using digital tools to construct knowledge, produce creative artifacts, and make meaningful learning experiences for themselves and others. So that incorporates sharing their things on Quizlet, finding artifacts, and making meaningful learning experiences with others. So that's getting other ideas from everybody else and constructing knowledge. They're constructing their own Quizlet. And how to assess the student learning. You don't want to do written tests. This stresses the students out, and I just don't think it's a good way of assessing them. The first one is you can go to Quizlet they have created, and they can choose one of the ways you can study your knowledge. They finish it and submit a screenshot of their grade that they made to you by email or a way that the teacher prefers. The second way is have the group that they're in create a PowerPoint on EDU creations and they submit it to you, the teacher. So you need to make sure you go through the PowerPoint to make sure they put full effort and good information on there. So I think these are really good ways that you can assess the students because you make it seem like they're just doing work and not being tested. And it's more fun, and it's a way that you can kind of get a connection with your students so they know you're not trying to quiz them, but you're just trying to better their learning. Well, anyway, that is the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it really helped out.